Yeah, king of a city carved inside the silent blue moon. Silent blue moon. Every breath measured like a weapon in the room. In the room, yeah, terrorism rising in the bloodline of the throne, line of the throne, yeah. A Attilan breathing through a monarch made of stone, made of stone. A whisper could fracture every skyline inside planets would stagger if I ever spoke twice. You hear thunder rolling under silence, restrain a storm locked behind teeth that were trained not to break. They crown me with quiet while the cosmos observe. Every heartbeat calibrated, never echoes with words. Power so vast that the burden feels cursed. Even victory echoes if the king speaks first. Medusa beside me, every movement precise. Royalty forged where the silence holds weight. You swing swords and speeches, I sharpen restraint. The loudest man alive never learned how to wait.
Silence, heavier than mountains on the throne that I got. Every breath could turn a universe, brittle and scarred. You shout your power, mine survives in control.
Hey, one word from the king and the stars lose their hold. Silence, heavier than mountains, every enemy learns. The quiet of a monarch is a galaxy burn. You measure power in noise, I measure in fate. The universe trembles every time that I wait. Raised with a terrigen rewrites the veins. A single sound capable of splitting a plane. Maximus whispers chaos stirring the crown. Madness circling, try to tear the king down. But Attilan stands through rebellion and lies. Through brothers who fracture the truth in disguise. Every riot dissolves in the calm of my stare. You can plot your betrayal, the king is aware. I walk with the weight of a billion alarms. A voice that could shatter the bones of the stars. Illuminati secrets folded in shade. While worlds hang quiet on the edge of my blade. Reed sees the math, strange sees the threat. They know what happens if the silence forgets. Every council chamber grows careful and slow when the quietest man in the universe shows. Cosmic is contained in the lungs of a monarch. Sonic cataclysm collapse every fortress you bombard. Tectonic responses whenever the pressure is sparking. Vocal apocalypse waiting beneath the composure and armor. Yeah, measure respiration, suppressing scale of disaster. Celestial panic if ever the sentence comes faster. You beg for a warning, a signal, a flicker of thunder. But king of the Inhumans, move quiet as hunger. Yeah, every empire is fragile, I've seen how they fall. One syllable turns every monument small. Galaxies freeze when the silence leans forward. You want revolution, my whisper would score. I watch universes die in the shadow of war. Incursions colliding like gods at the door. The crown never trembled, the burden remained. The king doesn't panic, he carries the pain. You chase recognition, the throne knows the cost. Leadership carved from the things that are lost. Every soldier that marches beneath my command. Trust the quiet destruction asleep in my hands. So measure your heroes by thunder and flame. I rule with the solace they cannot contain. A voice like extinction chained under control. The calm of a king holding storms in his soul.
Heavier than mountains on the throne that I got. Every breath could turn a universe, brittle and scarred. You shout your power, mine survives in control. Oh, one word from the king and the stars lose their hold.